Oh boy.
It's your boys.
More Saber.
What's your opening bit this week?
Oh, I don't know.
Okay, I got a list. Let me pull it up. Alrighty.
Where's Akiello? I miss him.
No, you don't.
He'll be back.
God.
He'll be back.
Alright, let's see here.
Olive Garden?
No, I can't do
Dangerously
that.
close to someone's crotch.
I can't do that one either. I need a sombrero for that one.
Oh, it's your Blaze's crotch. Blaze, we don't need to see your crotch,
That's
please.
full of breadsticks, alright.
Wait.
Me lucky breadsticks. Me lucky breadsticks.
Okay, hang on. How many of us?
Great, now
are
we're demonetized. Thanks, Blaze.
There's 3 of us?
Yep.
Okay, that one won't work. You know what? Cue the roll call while I try and find a good opening bit.
We are live! Connect.
Loading.
Tempered Zeal! Bluecaster, Super Ichi!
Loud and impulsive. Greycaster. Late.
Illuminating the Tokuverse. Goldcaster Garza.
Broadcasting hundreds of opinions across the world! Radio Sentai Castranger!
Welcome to Radio Sentai Castranger, episode 325.
Yeah, I just couldn't find one.
It's episode Spoink.
Everybody get spoinked!
If he stops bouncing, he dies. No, it's literally the Pokedex.
Just like how you should not stop listening to Castranger!
His jumping is connected to his heartbeat, so if he stops jumping, he dies. It's really sad.
Get spoinked. Hashtag get spoinked.
Hashtag get spoinked.
I don't know.
Spoink.
Spoink's cool, though. No! That's awful!
It's
The trackball Pokemon.
No, Spoinks don't sleep. Spoinks don't sleep. They
But
keep
if you catch it in the Pokeball, does it keep bouncing inside the Pokeball?
Yeah, because I agree with the theory that when you catch a Pokemon inside a Pokeball, the Pokeball makes the proper environment that that Pokemon would live in.
Anyway, let's not get fucking philosophical here. This is the show. If you have not listened to us before, thank you for tuning in. We are a group of spoinks who get together every week to bounce while we talk about Kamen Rider Super Sentai and a third thing.
So does that mean 3 monkeys jumping on the bed and Pokemon is 3 spoinks bouncing on the bed?
Decker, can you
Sure, why not?
can you Photoshop me a gray Spoink? Thanks.
Photoshop him as a spoink.
What's a shiny Spoink look?
Spoink's already gray.
No, it's blue.
No, it's black, isn't it?
No, shiny Spoink is Blue Ball.
Oh.
Blue Ball. Blue Ball.
They knew what they were fucking doing. Shiny
Okay.
Spoink.
So, this
Oh
week...
no, shiny Spoink's apparently. Oh, it's the same color as a pig.
Oh.
Oh, it's actually really nice.
We're spending a little too much time on this.
So in Charlotte's Web, instead of it being a pig, would it be a Spoink?
There you go, shiny Spoink.
Anyways, today we are talking about
Damn,
Kamen
please.
Rider Saber episode 17.
Yep,
Mashin Sentai Kiramager episode 38.
yep.
And we're actually going back to a certain title that we haven't talked about in the last couple of episodes.
Dylan Samurai Flamenco! I'm sorry.
Really, you ham that up, but when I ask you to recap what the hell Ultimate Great is, you give me the most flattest performance ever?
Yes.
I guess it wasn't that great.
I mean, except for the Captain Arthur Grant character, yeah, great. Great.
As you should all know, which I'm pulling it up, you must watch Ultraman Great
Or else.
for the plot. For the plot.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's Gene and Kim.
We're not going to tell you which is which.
For a second, I thought I was looking at a high school performance of the Mortal Kombat movie.
there's
There's Sonya and there's Katana.
She's 10,000 years old.
Cool. But a slave under my power.
Holding a no, it's a mushroom.
Your Ultramen are hurting my fighters.
Alright. So, before we get started, don't forget to use the code in our episode description for some dollars off of your first Skip the Dishes order.
Off of your first spoink.
What if they don't have Skip the Dishes?
Spoink the dishes.
Then email them and tell them to start it in your area.
I want to see that now. Just like a Skip the Dishes logo with a spoink. Just spoink the dishes.
Oh, God. They would break and shatter!
Spoink the dish!
Why hasn't someone done that yet for like a YouTube video? Why Pokemon shouldn't work?
I feel like, honestly, ever since we started doing this Pokemon joke, we should have put the Pokemon in the thumbnail.
I feel like Dorkly already covers that.
We should have.
Literal Pokedex entries.
I feel like we should. Like, I'm not saying to do it now, but I'm just saying when we started doing this Pokemon thing, I think we should have just like started like every thumbnail we just put the Pokemon in there, just like somewhere.
No, that needs to be special for those who actually listen to the episode.
I guess so.
See, everyone who's listening is special. You get the privilege of hearing all these jokes.
You got spoinked!
Hashtag it's point.
Alright, Lynn, you owe me $5 now for saying spoinked many times.
That's trademarked. Oh, we actually had $5.
Thank you.
Let's get it back. It's mine.
Nope, mine now.
No, fuck you!
Mine.
He's got to keep it for the bit.
I bought you that ice cap, motherfucker. You owe me. Give me it.
Cue the bit. Cue the commercial!
Commercial! Commercial!
Man.
Thanks, Gar, for giving me the $5 back.
Man, I gotta say, I'm not a fan of Yuri so far.
I love Yuri. I love Kamen Rider Psycho. He's the most broken ass rider in the show. He's my favorite Kamen Rider in Saber.
I knew I forgot to do something today.
This is why I keep asking before we sit and watch the episodes if you want to watch them with us.
I forgot Saber. I forgot. I'm like, ooh, WandaVision. Okay, I guess I should watch Samurai.
You know what? That's fair.
I had to watch.
Those are superior to this episode.
Vision superior.
Well, anyways, I got
Saber inferior.
I got the face of the week. You could say it's very cool.
I'm not gonna though.
May got trapped in ice, so I thought it was funny. When she's just like.
She was trapped in ice, and I thought
I almost got Thomas' like reaction when he like when Yuri said something in the bookstore. He's like, ah!
Water.
So the episode opens with Tassel breaking some glassel.
Also, Kento's not in the opening anymore.
Yeah, they actually removed Kento's broody bit from the opening and from the storybook animation.
Kento's dead.
But he's still in the group shot, and he's still in that one bit where he slashes around his espada before Tassel goes, eh.
Yeah, that's someone else's espada.
Don't give the May espada people
No,
hope.
I'm not saying that. I'm just saying someone else's espada.
I don't know.
I would love if Ren just was like, I'm gonna be espada now.
I will be Kento-kun!
I'm the one who Kentos!
Yeah, so
Psycho. Fucking love him. He's great. You can't beat
a
guy who's a sword.
It turns out he's not just like a human who turns into a sword.
He's a sword.
He is the sword.
He is a fucking sword.
I am a sword. Swords do not drink. Oh my god!
But like, there's a scene where like he's walking around with them in this area, which like anyone who plays Persona 4, like I was just thinking about the Juness theme in my head.
Yeah,
that's all I could think of.
It literally looked like the Juness courtyard.
Yeah, go play Persona 4. It's a really good game. Persona 4 Golden.
Now on PC.
Yeah, don't play the PS2 version. It sucks.
Well, it doesn't suck. It's just not the best version.
No, but you don't have Erin Fitzgerald as GA, and we all know.
I like the original voice.
No, I like Erin Fitzgerald. She's...
Anyway,
so he's dressed in his robe still, and so like people are like walking by laughing at him, and like Thomas is like, "Just change your clothes." So he's like, "Oh, okay, I can just do that." Done.
So yeah, his human body is just a fucking projection of light. No, you know what this means? He's a crystal gem! He doesn't eat, and his body's made of light, and he can change form at will! And he has a weapon!
No, get the fucking damn Dapper Goku meme out of here!
I don't get the meme.
No, I don't get it.
I don't want to
get it! Garnet, Amethyst, and Pearl, and Yuri!
Yuri Universe?
Yuri Universe. It's Psycho!
No, the funniest bit ever is like Toma and May go back to the bookstore and Yuri's like broken into it and messed it up because
and caught up on 1,000 years of reading, apparently.
Yeah, also he's just been locked away in Avalon for 1,000 years and is trying to reconnect with modern society.
As a sword!
And like he's read every book in the store and decides to be an absolute fucking dick about it and just leaves books messed up everywhere instead of putting them back like a proper fucking human.
Okay.
But yeah, right there. The best thing ever. He hands May this comic called Sword X-Man and goes, I don't like this one.
Maybe he should read Astonishing Sword X-Man. Or maybe Uncanny Sword X-Man. But I heard there's a new title coming out called All New, Brand New, All Different Sword X-Man.
So,
you guys think I'm making a joke, but those are actual titles of comic books.
Of course.
Ichi, I think I found something that we can use for the thumbnail. I think you'll agree with it because you're a fan of this movie as much as I am. Yeah. It's the singing sword from Roger Rabbit.
Oh. No, I feel like this will be more appropriate next week. You know, when Saber wields him.
Yeah. Just put Psycho's face on there. But yeah, so then like he puts on like girls' clothes. May just goes like, oh, what the... Just like fucking freaks out.
Was it culturally appropriate in his society 1,000 years ago to wear skirts? Why doesn't he know this?
No, my thought process when he was considering getting new clothes is just like, you know what? I'd love to see Yuri fucking rock a suit. That would look fucking dapper on him. It looks so cool. He proceeds to actually bump into a guy who's wearing a suit. Fucking puts the suit on. I was like, yeah! And he looks fucking awesome in it. He does one of my favorite poses I love characters doing. Like, I like when people like put their have like their hands behind their back and they stand up straight. I fucking love when they do that. Imperial officers in Star Wars do it all the time. So I was like, yeah, he's got the suit. And then later on he goes back to his fucking robes and I'm like, no! Wear the suit! I want to see a sword in a suit!
I'm wondering if this is a one-shot or if the bit of him changing clothes is going to be ongoing.
Oh, I hope so! I hope it's not stupid though.
And yeah, he kind of fumbled with the book there.
Oh, whatever.
You guys mentioning the whole clothes thing is reminding me of how back in Kabuto, Tsurugi wanting to be to be one with the people. So he goes to a clothing store and he's like, sir, I want to be dressed like that man. He's pointing to a guy in the suit, but he walks away before the guy can see him. And he points to a kindergartner. And he's like, and he's like, okay. All right. So you see Tsurugi dressed up as a grade schooler. As a grade schooler, just walking around.
Truly the best character in all of Kabuto.
Not unless you ask Raven.
I'm the man who stands at the top of sending into hell.
Yep. I am the man that stands at waiting in lines.
Camping ni choten ni tatsu tokoda!
No, but it seems like Psycho's role in this show is just to be like standing there watching the other riders get their ass kicked. Fine.
I'm actually wondering if there's something to that, because like Shirayuki Yeti shows up and like has started to attack people. And while Saber's like, oh shit, I'm going to do something, Yuri's just standing there for a noticeable amount of time.
Because he doesn't give a shit about humanity and stuff. He's a sword!
But like...
all he is about is defeating the enemy.
But like, why wouldn't he have immediately been like, oh, the Megiddo, I need to defeat them?
Maybe he was like observing Saber, seeing like how he fights.
Maybe.
I like to think so. And then he's just like, yeah, watch this.
I'm like going. I'm gonna temporarily go Paul levels of reaching over the fucking ocean theory wise, but I'm wondering if maybe Yuri knows something about the Megiddo that none of us know yet.
Oh, of course he does, because like they do the thing where it's like, oh, you know something about like then humans just becoming Megans, and he's like, oh yeah, there's possibly like a technique like 1,000 years ago people could do that.
Well, yeah, of course Yuri's struggling to put the book into the sword. He's not human.
He's a sword.
He doesn't know how to finger.
Also,
that came out wrong.
He knows how to finger that slot. Also, I noticed in the opening, like Legiel or whatever like that, when they shows like the shot of like the three of them, he's like caressing the spine of a book he's holding, and I was like,
yeah, that's always been there.
No, I know, but I'm like, I just noticed it now. I'm like, it's weird, dude.
They're all weird.
They are all weird. Especially Storius.
I love Saber. Like, he immediately goes volume 3, and he sees the people that have been hit with the ice attack, and it's like... I mean, it makes sense, his thought process, but he just goes, I know! Foosh!
Also, I like the frost effect that was on his armor when he got
Yeah.
hit. Also, yeah, I fucking love the Yeti. The Yeti is my favorite. Like, I'm super biased towards Yetis. I love Yetis. Like, if you ask me who my favorite character in Monsters Inc. is, I'll always say the Abominable Snowman, because fucking awesome. Snuka?
Yeah, the first time you see her in this episode, she's off to the side, but like the snow effect that she's causes some guy in his car to go fucking off the road, and like you hear the car is clearly crashed, and I'm like, that man is dead.
Me just sitting there, he's fine.
It's off screen.
It's off screen. We can't confirm. No body. No confirmed kill.
So I guess that also counts the all of America and Guy.
Wait, got a question for you. I didn't finish Monsters University. Is Abominable Snowman in that?
Yes.
Fuck yeah!
Right, one quick scene.
Yay!
At the very end.
Oh. Okay, cool.
But Sorry explains how he got banished.
Oh, okay. Cool.
I won't say how.
Alright. We gotta finish that movie.
So Saber uses Hisatsu and defeats Yeti, and we see the book pop out of Yuri.
It's
Or Yuki.
Yuki?
And then...
Yuki.
Yeah. And then Legiel shows up and explains that, oh, we have a new kind of altar book, and we put them in humans, and they turn into Megiddo, and
we don't have Caliber anymore. We never needed Caliber. He served his purpose.
So yeah, I was correct. We were correct.
Well, yeah, of course.
They were never really working together.
They were using him.
Yeah, they were using each other. Yeah.
Wow. How fucking, like...
I knew it.
Super
I knew it.
weird is that for, like, both villains being like, ha-ha! Played you, asshole.
Well, the Megiddo were the ones that survived, so rip.
Yeah. Anyways, I can't wait to see who's going to be a new Caliber. If it's either Reika or fucking Disaster, I will be happy with either one.
I think either one is equally likely.
Also,
like, we didn't actively see Disaster take Kuriyami, but it did poof very close to his time on screen.
Also, meanwhile, in the southern base...
Yeah, we got to see the southern base, and it's just the northern base, but emo. We have no tables, only chairs, and the lights are dark.
And I was just sitting there being like, yeah, it's like in the middle of the South Pole or something like that. And I'm just sitting there being like, where are all the other swordsmen of the southern base?
They're out on missions.
Mission. They're dead.
What if the reason Reika tried to recruit Saber is because all of the southern swordsmen died?
I would not be surprised if they are all dead.
Maybe Reika killed them all.
Reika's the villain, man.
She's
Everyone's
definitely...
like, oh, Tassel's the villain. No, it's Reika.
They're both definitely... Like, Reika is definitely a villain.
Reika is a villain for, like, probably a bit of the series, and Disaster's gonna be, like, fucking Endgame.
He's gonna be like Gremlin and just turn out to be Big Bad.
Yeah, it's in his fucking name. Disaster.
Yeah.
Disaster.
Yep.
So yeah, Ren's bitching and complaining, being like, not fair. Like, even the subtitles I watched on the episode I watched, he's like, my Kento. And
yeah,
I'm
he
like,
says Ore no Kento-kun.
I was like, alright, dude.
We never really found out why he has such a boner for Kento, honestly.
Maybe, I think, you know what? I like to think when he, like, joined the Swords of Logos, like that.
They were probably, like, good friends, I guess.
Like, partners,
Yeah.
probably. He probably helped train him or something.
Yeah, maybe.
Who knows? Because obviously he's a younger lad, and like I thought he was almost gonna like because like Rintaro was like yelling at him, so I thought like Ren was just gonna like fucking sock him in the face.
No, I don't think it's gonna get that far.
But yeah, so then like
but I like that Rintaro has gone back to like doubting. You know what I mean? He's not in. Stop talking about my family.
Well, yeah, we saw in the preview he goes up to Toma and he's just like, I hope you don't fight, man. I really like you.
My good boy must stay good boy.
Which I did notice in the ending now when Toma's in the museum maze there with him now. So I feel like as he's
gonna win them all back one by one.
Yeah, he's gonna win them all back one by one.
I hope so.
Yeah. So you know what? Calling it now. 2 episodes from now, Rintaro is gonna join back with Toma.
Maybe.
Also, sorry for the delaying joke, but I actually had to find the episode for it.
Wow.
And I'm sorry for the low quality, but there is
Tsurugi.
Yeah, Tsurugi dressed up as.
Yeah, I like
as
the like
child.
Japanese kindergartners always have like those like rain hats.
The yellow hats.
Yeah.
It's so that you can spot them.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's clever. Yeah, it's like kindergartens here. They like do like the rope thing.
Yeah, but back to when Legiel was explaining their new Megiddo process. That, like, hypothetical shot of Yuki turning into the Yeti, that was fucking terrifying.
Yeah,
Did you see her face?
Yeah, I was like, oh.
That was fucking terrifying.
You're welcome. That was almost the face of the week.
Oh my
And
god.
then I saw May being frozen in ice, and I was like, no, it's funnier.
Well, yeah, it's funnier. That wasn't funny. That was just terrifying.
Well, yeah. The face of the week is not supposed to be anything specific. Just whatever face I found interesting that episode.
Yeah.
But usually tends to be funny.
So the other thing we find out about Yuri this episode is he seems to be A-okay with murdering humans. Because when Saber gets into the whole, that all attitude from late season Digimon Season 2 where they start questioning whether they can murder innocents, and, like, Toma gets all like, oh, I shouldn't kill Yuki. Even though you clearly were able to separate her in the book with your fucking Volume 3 Hisatsu, so I don't know what you're all uppity about.
And Yuri's just like,
it's your duty as a swordsman to cut down evil.
No, but it's like,
what's the big deal? Just kill her.
Yeah, it's like, I guess swordsmen this age are different from...
Punk-ass bitches.
Yeah, punk-ass bitches. So, but, like, I love when he does his fucking radiance attack. It's so fucking cool.
Yeah, apparently Ice is weak to checks notes.
Well, he's like,
light.
He's like, my holy light will melt anything.
Alright. It was cool that he used his light to just instantly kill fucking Goblin and Medusa earlier.
I mean, to be fair, if you shine a light bright enough, it can get pretty hot. So
I guess.
Yeah.
He's
bright like the sun.
Sure. But he's light, not heat.
Okay. Still use sun for light.
His thing is light and shadow, as we saw in this episode, because we get to... I said it last week. If his him being the sword is quote unquote chapter 1, there has to be more chapters. And this week we got to see Nisho Shadow.
He's fucking Noob Saibot.
I am disappointed that the suit is so filtered and CG'd.
Like
it looked better in the scan.
Well, no, it's because I found some behind the scenes stuff. They put a green screen behind him whenever he was on scene, whenever he was like shooting.
Well, of course that's the how, but my point is I think the suit as an actual solid suit in the scan looked better than that.
And you notice too in the previews that like when you see the shots of him, he's not like CGI'd or anything like that. Like he's not green screen.
There's that one shot where he like throws the sword and then vooms back and catches it. That was clearly CG.
Yeah, and like you see him like kind of like it, like he has like those kind of like wobbly movements because it was like a CGI model of him like swinging the sword. So
I'm not normally picky about CGI, but that was noticeably irritating.
But anyways, he's fucking busted because like Saber tried to like jump at him and then like he just phased right through it. And I was like, oh yeah, no, he's disgusting. Like wow.
I just thought it was hilariously cute how like he needed the shadow to push the button to activate the Hisatsu.
I'm not gonna lie. Probably if they announce a figure out of him, I'll probably get Psycho.
Yeah,
he's cool. And yeah, his sword. That's his horn.
Yeah, that was something we hadn't really thought about until we watched it today. Like, the other Saber riders have sword horns, but Psycho's sword horn is the sword.
Yeah, it's his blade. His blade is his horn. Oh my god. Yeah, because I like every time he like showed him talking, it zooms in.
You can't object to that sword horn now.
Yeah, no, it's the best one. I still want that belt. But like...
So yeah, that's Yuri. I'm not a huge fan so far, but we'll see how it goes.
I love him.
Next week, oh boy, Saber wields Psycho. What a new form.
Yeah, we have a car rider wielding a Kamen Rider. We haven't seen that shit since a decade.
Yeah.
Yay. Anyways, I'm liking Psycho. He's cool.
Gar, any thoughts? Cool. Moving on. Someone say the thing.
Kiramager.
This episode was painful to listen to at some points, which is hilarious because just this morning I watched a video from Jacksepticeye all about fucking tinnitus sounds, and then I had to listen to them this whole episode, and they were dealing with toothaches.
This episode gave me Vietnam flashbacks.
Right?
Because, for those that don't know...
Gar's been to Vietnam.
That, and for like the last 2 years, I've had on and off tooth pain. Why have I not gotten done? Simple. I can barely afford to pay rent. Why you think I don't go to the dentist? I kid, of course.
Yeah.
But just...
I'm scared of the dentist!
But just... The dentist... Jamin.
The cavity jamin.
Yeah, the cavity... Oh my god. Just... I was ready for them to kill this guy. I'm like, please put him out of my misery. this guy is making me think horrible things. I hear that noise that's ringing in their ears.
Right? I hate it!
I understand their pain. Finish him!
I think it was hilarious how they tried to kill it, though. Especially when Senna just leapt on and fucking stabbed him in the head.
Bruin approves.
No.
Yeah.
I knew this whole deal with Taka dueling Garza was fucking bullshit, but man, did I not foresee how much bullshit it was.
No, there's something bullshit.
No, I saw him like talking about it with them, and I'm like, no, I don't think Garza would give enough of a shit to fucking like honor this.
Yeah, unless it was a trick to kill him.
Yeah, which it was a trick to kill him.
I mean, not really. It was just Takamichi high off of the last Kanaima stone.
No, but the first god.
Oh yeah, the previous one.
The previous one, he tried to legit kill him because he's like, I don't need talent fucking overtaking me.
The lesson of this episode is brush your teeth and never trust Garza.
I will brush my teeth after this episode.
Alright.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I guess they're slowly wrapping up the storyline, so we gotta get that last Grander Stone.
The last Wagon Ball.
Illusia, which creates illusions or delusions?
Yes. Yeah, because that's what happened to Takamichi.
Which Takamichi, apparently, I totally forgot the plan was to restore Crystalia.
Yeah.
And it's like, oh, but first we gotta take down Emperor Yodan. You know, the guy that didn't even flinch and he took out half the fucking city and us.
I fucking love just Tarantula just talking at Yodana, trying to talk to Emperor Yoda.
Isn't that right, Emperor Yodan? I'm Yodana. You're the same fucking person.
I'm talking to the Emperor inside of you!
And then she starts like saying like, oh, like orders? Oh, you want to go find this Devil Stone? Okay, cool. And Tarantula's just like, why the fuck is he talking? He's talking to himself. The fuck?
Because they're separate personalities, you blockhead!
Well, technically, it's more of a curved head because, you know, kind of has a bug motif. I'm shutting up now.
Good job,
Hi, Ducker, I love you.
To quote Molt, shut up.
Yeah.
But this episode sort of grind my gears a bit on one thing.
Why do they have Kiramager toothbrushes?
Because Premium Bandai Kiramager toothbrushes.
No, on Premium Bandai.
No, Premium Bandai Kiramager toothbrushes.
They will release a fucking 6-pack of Kiramager toothbrushes. Like,
ooh, shiny!
Yeah, ooh, shiny!
You know how you were just complaining about magazine scans?
No! No!
It's fake.
Okay.
Oh,
It's fake. It's fake.
Don't scare us like that, Sam.
Oh my god, I was gonna be like, Jesus Christ.
You were saying?
This is what we got in the magazine scan.
Oh yeah, how
it looks white.
You thought there was going to be Kirame white because of the color of the scan.
Yeah, because the way that it's colored, it's like, oh, cool. Like Takamichi gets a new form. It's gonna be cool. It's gonna be.
I knew that. I knew that couldn't be it.
I'm like, you bastards.
He just swapped his drill with Blue's sword so he could duel Garza.
I was expecting to see Kirame white.
I still want to see Kirame Crystal.
Right? No, I'm still holding up for gold.
That'd be nice.
Son of a bitch.
It cannot remain just a fantasy.
No.
Oh, but speaking of fantasy, I think this is the first time in Kiramager we see Sayo wield the Phoenix arrow and allows her to get the.
I think Shiger is the only one who hasn't gotten it yet.
Yeah, that to get
the
like
center crystal.
Yeah, the center crystal form.
Yeah.
And yeah, Shigeru is the only one so far, I believe.
It was hilarious seeing everyone like just like my tooth hurts.
Freaking reminds me of Kiramager when they fought the dessert monster, and he gave Green tooth pain while they're doing the roll call. He's like, Blue walks up to the camera. He's Kiryu Green.
But yeah, so they snap Takamichi out of the illusion created by Illusia. He trades Blue's sword for his drill, and Blue fucking takes off into the fucking sky with the drill.
And I was literally, when I knew he was showing up, I was like, I just want him to like land, shove that drill right in the fucking... And he fucking does it. And at one point you even see like the Jaman's face just go like... Ah!
Like, it emotes.
Yeah, different
terrifyingly.
different like still shock faces.
Mm-hmm.
Like it was a fucking comedy manga.
Yeah, and like, oh, poor Sayo, it's like, why don't you guys go to the dentist?
I'm
No, I fucking hate the dentist. Mark's like, Sana still looks fucking glorious.
So this just proves the big thing. Carrot's not unionized. They don't even have dental.
Yeah, they don't have a dental plan.
What a shitty company.
Whoever got that reference, you win. It's Shrek 2. It's the Shrek 2 quote.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
We're from the Union.
It's been a while.
Union? Oh, do things feel troublesome? No. He puts his phone away. We don't even have dental. They don't even have dental. Alright, we're just going to go take a look around.
Oh, yeah.
I love Shrek 2.
So long, Delphin. Takamichi fights Garza. Delphin. Takamichi fights Garza.
That's good.
So the fight was pretty cool.
Yeah.
Ish. I was expecting, to the death.
I kind of wish Garza had his helmet off when he was fighting him, though.
Nah.
Kind of make it a bit more personal.
Nah, we only got one of those helmets. If it breaks, we're fucked.
Oh, I like Garza's normal crystalline head. It's cool.
Well, like when he takes it off, that's when he's serious.
Also, I noticed finally because they did like a back shot of his head. I noticed he has hair as well.
Oh yeah, because we were scrolling through old thumbnails and he's like, "Why does Onyx have hair?"
I don't even remember the fucking.
It's because we found out. The Kirame stones have hair.
Yep.
So I'm guessing all of even the beginning part where Takamichi was talking to Garza was all because of Lugina.
Yeah.
To fight in the Grand Duel, as it was called.
Grand Duel.
Yeah, where it's like a 3-point system.
The gradual, and they mentioned something about having a dinner beforehand.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. That's the first part. First part is that you have to have a meal together. And they just see Takamichi out in the woods, mountain area,
the quarry desert, whatever.
Legend of Zelda, pretty much. Hyrule Field.
He's just talking to a fucking statue in the sand.
It's just, guys, I think Takamichi went crazy.
It's a wonder why.
It just but that does make me think. I'm like, how was Garza's relationship with Takamichi?
Oh, he hated him, clearly.
No, I think he literally hated his entire family. Hated everything that his brother stood for. He thought Mamashina was just a fucking crybaby, so it's like, oh, whatever, I don't give a shit about you. And Takamichi's this new guy who comes in, he's full of talent, he's super awesome and powerful, and Garza's like...
He gets claimed to be Prince and will probably take on the...
Garza is literally Scar.
He is Scar. He's Scarza.
But now I'm just thinking,
yeah.
The way that Takamichi's talking about, talking to Garza a bit, it does make me wonder, pun not intended, what if he actually cared about Garza, his Garza? Because he still has the audacity,
the fact that the stone channeled his feelings about Garza and wanted to have that duel so he could win his respect means that clearly Takamichi deep down still has something towards his uncle.
And that's even the big thing. He still calls him uncle.
Yeah.
As if he is still a part of the family.
Yeah.
But I think it's the whole the whole Star Wars dark side thing. There is nothing left of Garza. He is evil.
Yeah.
But Takamichi's still holding out hope that there is.
And honestly,
something.
the sad fact is that Garza was always evil. He was just better at hiding it.
I mean, I could tell he was purple.
That's racist?
He's purple, he's evil. He's got an evil train dinosaur. That's evil.
He modified...
Good guys don't...
No, but remember, he modified Smug Jokey.
Oh, did he? Oh,
yeah, because it was mentioned, he's like, that's the royal... it's the royal train. Why does it turn into a dinosaur?
Smoke Georgie.
Anyway, so next week we get to see the other mask on Yodan and a third personality that we haven't seen before. So yeah, it's not Tarantula.
Yeah, I'm upset about that. I'm like, yeah, fine. Because I saw a still image of him and I'm like, oh, that looks stupid.
Apparently it's a sniper named Shadon. That guy looks cool.
Yeah, apparently he's voiced by Kiryu from Yakuza.
The
guy who sings Baka Mitai.
Oh boy.
Yeah.
Which means AMV incoming.
Yeah. God, we only
oh my goodness, I just realized there was no mech fight in this episode.
No!
Wow.
But
I mean, we got a lot of Zabune, which was nice.
We gotta get the message from
that was super funny that he like got the cavity and he's just like, don't do this. And he like grabbed the real Garza and fucking shot him over. That was funny.
Yeah.
It's like, don't worry, I'll send you guys there. Wait, you had a carrying, like you had a whatever the fuck it's called on a train.
Oh, like a train car.
Like train car.
Oh,
alley.
passenger car.
Yeah, it's like, wait, you have a passenger car?
Yeah,
I am a train, guys.
He's a train.
He's a train. He's a bullet train.
Shark train.
Shark Russia.
You know what? That's what I'm missing from my Sentai collection. I need to get the police Russia so I can make Tokyo police. I have Tokyo still somewhere.
Somewhere.
Yeah, that and my Bison King.
Somewhere.
I love my Bison King.
Somewhere in all those boxes.
Not in those boxes.
No, one's downstairs.
But yeah, pretty fun episode. It just sucks that the magazine scans sort of lied to me about Kiramager.
I knew it wasn't gonna be fucking Kiramager.
Well,
I had a feeling it was just a bright scan.
I saw the scan and went, "Oh look, it's just Kiramager Silver fighting Garza." I didn't think anything about a new form.
I was questioning why he had a sword, but I figured it wasn't super important.
I mean, like, even if it was just CGI'd in, it would have been fine. Like, kind of like Rabbit Dragon.
Remember Tokyo Rainbow?
I try to not.
Or anything.
That finale was fucking amazing.
Oh, so amazing. You guys still did a featured topic over the finale.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, I remember those things.
What feature topic do we talk about?
I don't know. I think it was like Cover at Amazon.
Oh, cool.
Alright, let's get on to our feature topic.
Flamenco!
Flamenco!
So,
episode 7 is finally the one where shit starts happening.
I mean, it didn't happen to the very end, but fuck.
But first, should we quickly recap what Samurai Flamenco is to the people that don't know what it is?
That's why I wish Raven was here.
If you like tokusatsu, you need to watch this show.
Yes.
It's an anime that encompasses just about every tokusatsu genre there is.
It's about a model that likes tokusatsu.
Yeah.
Who fights...
Fight street crime.
Imagine Kick-Ass.
Kinda.
But with tokusatsu heroes.
And now he's armed with sick, deadly stationery.
The fact that where we are with the show now, like he got all that shit from his grandpa, because like his grandfather like made like a thing for
backstory,
like a backstory about like Samurai Flamenco and everything. I like to think he intended for him to make it like a show. But then, like...
I don't know about make a show.
I feel like he wanted him to make it an actual TV show, because he knew that's, like, something that he would have wanted.
It comes off more like, this is the life you're meant to inherit. You need to use your willpower to make
Then you get that fucking huge, like, plot drop where it's like, oh yeah, your parents were killed by a fucking robber, and we never found out who murdered them, and I spent years of my life trying to find out who this murderer was, and I couldn't find him.
Lol, sorry.
Also, and he finds that out because he reads the script for the Samurai Flamenco, and it's like his creator.
And also the newspaper clipping.
Yeah, his creator is his grandpa.
Because his grandfather created the concept of Samurai Flamenco itself.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. And I like how the fucking emblem is on their family grave.
Yeah. It's probably their family symbol.
Yeah, I guess.
So.
And his grandmother was a flamenco dancer.
Yeah. Murayoshi, I think his name is?
Masayoshi.
Yeah, Masayoshi. Like, he's flipping through, like, he's reading through the script, and then he turns the page over and he finds the newspaper clipping. Turns out his parents were only 28 years old when they were killed in America.
Oh, they were killed in America? That sucks.
And that's why they could never find them. They were just abroad and then got mugged.
Yeah, Ichi was like, oh, he's like Batman. It's like, no, if he was Batman, he had to have been there when they were killed. That's what the trauma is.
I
know.
He
was there.
It's funny. Warp Zone just did a Batman video today. They're like, Batman, I like going to the movies. Except for that. One time.
Yeah.
Well, he just doesn't like Zorro.
It just goes silent as his agent's just standing there seeing Batman go like space out.
It's funny too, because the Batman Begins, they didn't go to the movie theater, they went to an opera.
Opera, movie theater, a bar.
We saw some bats in
can that be the parody? Bruce Wayne's like in his teen years, and he has to go pick up his parents from a bar, and then they get into a bar fight and die.
Oh god!
Now there's the parody.
No. I just remember you showing me in the Teen Titans movie or whatever. Go to the movie.
Teen Titans.
They have to like make Batman again. So like literally, he shoves a robber into the alleyway. You hear like a gunshot and hear them die. You just see Robin coming out of the alley with a thumbs up and a smile. Like, yeah, we did it! We killed Bruce's parents.
Oh no!
Bruce is just upset about like you see.
He chases after them like the whole movie.
Wow.
Well, because it's not because of that. It's because Slade took them all over brain control.
And then Nick Cage voiced Superman.
Yeah, Nick Cage voiced Superman finally. But anyways, back to Samurai Flamenco.
So most of the episode is like,
I'm bored.
You guys are too good at your job. Now there's no crime to fight.
Fuck.
Yeah, Godo's just like his boss is just like, yeah, we might have to be disbanded and stuff. Like, it sucks that we don't have any work. And Godo's like, that's good. No news is good news.
And then like later Godo's talking to Masayoshi and he's like, yeah, my job might be changing. And I'm like, yeah, changing from employed to unemployed.
How would you feel like to spend the holidays in the unemployment line?
And then just like they're sitting like on a park bench, like having a conversation, and then just Masayoshi's like, "Godo, this is Godo, this is a smoke-free zone."
Yeah, they have this nice
Shut
heartfelt.
up, freak.
They have this speech about like how like, oh, you shouldn't. It's okay to feel this way about your parents because you never knew them, and then he just absolutely cuts the tension with like, this is a no smoking zone.
He's like, "Hey, hero, you're a freak! A freak!"
I was wondering why you guys were shouting it.
He makes this really poignant speech about how, like, you're not a hero, you're a freak. But that's good, because I trust freaks more than heroes.
Because at least I know you're normal.
Because you may be a freak, but you've done some good.
Godo just, like...
Godo says it like it is.
He exhausts so much Ichijo energy. It's
fucking
nuts.
Oh, yeah.
He's so based around Ichijo.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Oh.
Don't drop any hints!
I'm not.
Well, apparently there's something big about him and his girlfriend, so I'll find that out eventually. Because, like, I know in the opening there's, like, him in a cliffside with a thing of flowers, and it's like...
Oh, no, that has nothing to do with it.
Oh, okay. That's just him being showy.
That's just anime.
But anyway, so...
Speaking of flowers, there's this one shot where Mari from the girl trio is just, like, so bored she's eating flowers.
And Sapphire's just like... Sapphire's like, you're looking weird in front of everyone. What? Oh my god. And she's like...
Destroy!
Let's go on tour. Maybe we'll find more bad guys.
That sound logic.
I just love the cold opening of the episode though. Just big thug guy that looks like me if I was like a foot taller, walking up to like this innocent young woman.
And she's like running. She thinks he's stalking her.
Yeah, it just...
You dropped your handkerchief.
And you see them walk off together. It's like, aw,
that's nice.
And there is up on like the flamenco girls in Samurai Flamenco.
Damn it! It's been 70 minutes.
Yeah, just come on.
Yeah, Sapphire's like, but that's good. That they're not being attacked. And she's like, I don't fucking care. I'll beat the shit out of someone. I'll kick them in their dick.
Because they're so used to it now. But that's like, there's no need for a hero if there's nothing happening.
Also, that fucking news TV guys keep stalking Masayoshi's.
Oh, yeah, the side C plot. D plot. Let's call it the Z plot because it doesn't go anywhere.
Yeah.
So Masayoshi, he ends up, they
accompanying the police on a drug bust
for a PR event. It's
his boss is like, okay, he gets to be chief for a day.
And Godo's like, he's a civilian though.
Yeah, but he's
it'll sell.
Yeah, but because when they were at the park, the elderly guy was getting beaten up by some dick, and it's like when they beat him up, they realized, oh shit, he has blow. Oh shit, there are drugs in the city.
Yeah,
let's go find blow, guys.
Yeah. So they go.
Blow meaning cocaine.
Well, the thing is, the mention of him being chief for a day actually happens before he beats up the dude with the drugs in the park.
Oh, was it?
Yeah. So that was pre-planned, and then they just happened to find some drugs to bust.
Drugs.
Ask your mom and ask your dad.
Drugs. Only a Canadian kid will get that.
Yeah.
From the late 90s, early 2000s.
So they go do the drug bust, and so like this one guy kind of goes a little nuts, and he runs into like an office, and he tries to grab a gun and like a pill on his desk, and so like the cops stop him, and like he drops the pill. Then this is where shit kind of shifts. This is 180.
This is what I like to call the Doki Doki Literature Club moment.
So the
point of no return.
So he starts turning into a cybernetic gorilla with the guillotine in his chest.
and proceeds to shove a policeman into his guillotine cut, chop his head off, and throw him off the fucking building. Oh no!
So I was just like, okay.
So
Shit turns up to 11 real quick.
So if you're squeamish, this is maybe where you want to stop watching Samurai Flamenco.
If you're watching this because you enjoyed just him being like a local city hero,
Fighting street
thugs,
that shit's over.
That's done.
Yeah, that's done. Welcome to the
real show.
Welcome to the other side.
What's his name? The Torture, like King
Torture.
Yeah.
Voiced by Eisen, aka the Ark from Zero One.
Oh, it is Eisen's actor?
Yeah.
I fucking knew it!
Yep.
Yeah! Like, it's because he has such a good menacing evil voice.
Oh yeah, of course. In fact, I'd like to imagine that his portrayal as King Torture is why they had him be the Ark.
Yeah, so Masayoshi and Goto, they like take down the fucking gorilla guy, and then he does like a thing where he goes like, "I'll torture!
Viva Torture!
Viva Torture!" And he just blows up.
It's the equivalent of like, Shokka Banzai!
Yeah, so like they explode and stuff, and the funny thing is like going to episode 8 as well. So like they're just going around like fighting. So yeah, like this evil organization named Torture shows up, and it's just like he broadcasts across the entire fucking all of Japan, just being like, "Yeah, you guys are fucked. Like if you do not surrender, this is what's gonna happen to you." He has like a costume of Samurai Flamenco, and he like dips him into like a pool, like a bowl
I'm
of
gonna
acid.
throw him in the soup!
Oh, he has several of those suits.
Why?
Because he's King Torture. He tortures people.
Yeah.
Okay, but like where do you get the suits?
I don't know. He made them. Whatever.
The fucking
He's fucking evil!
You guys didn't see the after credit scene, but like he torched one,
Yeah.
and then like he just has suits just everywhere in his lair, just
But yeah,
different ways.
over the course of episode 8, we see 3 more kaijin. Hanging Kite, which is this bird thing.
With a fishing line.
Boiling Rhino.
Yeah, and they had this stupid line where he's like, a wise kite retreats. And it's like, kites
Promptly gets murdered.
Kites aren't smart.
Yeah.
They're not sentient. They're just kites.
And then the third one we
That's what
get
they
is fucking Delta Horse.
Fucking Delta Horse.
Oh no, there was one more. There was the Viper.
Oh yeah, there was also Wheel Orochi.
Yeah, the snake.
We had 4 kaijins in in one episode.
Yeah, and then
Well, you have to remember, like, there is a line in this episode that mentions 2 months have passed.
Yeah, he's fought a monster every week for 2 months.
Like a toku show.
Like a tokusatsu.
Every Sunday morning.
Or Toronto, according to this bus that the tortoise stopped.
Yeah.
Or not tortoise, the
So
rhino.
I think my favorite part of the entire episode though is when you got into like, kind of like the politics of like what was going on. So like just like the board or whatever like that is like going to the prime minister, and he's just like, oh yeah, casualties have been at like 0. No one's been getting killed. No one's been hurt. I think we can let the police handle this. I think we can take it out of state of emergency.
Uh-huh.
What do you think, Prime Minister?
Just nods and the scene
that's
cuts.
The thing that, I think we should go out of state of emergency. Mm-hmm. Next scene that shows the government. Oh, maybe we can let the police handle this. Mm-hmm. And then like the last one they did was like, oh, maybe we can only have this mean like once a month now, because this is it's kind of just dead in the water
they're
now.
so effective at killing the kaijin.
Yeah, just the prime minister's like, I'm like, okay, this has got like, because apparently Japan loves making fun of their own freaking
Government?
Yeah, their own
Oh.
government.
I mean, what country doesn't?
Oh, and while this is
That's true.
happening, Red Axe is like, oh,
I must away to Indonesia!
Sorry, it sucks I'm going to Indonesia while this is happening. You sound like you're happy about that.
Sure.
Yup!
Sure you are.
Away!
While he's on a swing.
Yep.
Swinging, by the way.
Sure. you're
Also,
right.
The professor, like the guy who designs Samurai Flamenco's equipment, like he meets Red Axe's actor at like their apartment. He's like, "Oh, I'm such a big fan of you. All right, you like tequila? It's got fucking plastered." Immediately cuts to them just passed out after a night of drinking and eating, I think, fried chicken. I saw. So,
But in
they had a
episode
fun night.
In episode 8, it actually debuts Mark 3?
3? Yeah, he gets a new suit.
Yeah,
and
and
like
Samurai
it.
Flamenco armor.
It's cool. Yeah, I thought, because like I saw the professor like when they're at the park, like he closed his laptop. I'm like, no, I saw you working on this costume, you fucker.
Oh, I
Noticed
love
that.
the new suit. He's got like fucking engines on the knees, and Lane was saying how it reminded him of Ida, and then he proceeds to do a fucking tornado kick.
No, and then I was like thinking, I'm like, there used to be a character in My Hero Academia that like doesn't have a quirk, but like he's a hero. Like he's able to like
The Batman.
Yeah, like he's like the Batman of My
You
Hero.
mean Deku?
No,
He
Deku
has a quirk, though.
He's got all four.
He means just like someone who's just like a gadgeteer. And
Sorry,
not
one
Hatsume,
for
because
all.
she doesn't fight.
That's true. She only promotes her tech.
She
and
just sells
tits.
gear.
Yeah, and tits.
Oh, yeah.
Tits and tech. TT.
My Hero, season 5, coming out in March.
Woo.
I can't wait.
Third movie coming
Fuck,
out.
I need to watch the
this
second movie still.
Do it!
fall. Do it.
I want to. I just need to find it.
I will torrent that shit.
All right, we'll watch it sometime.
I shouldn't say that while we're recording. I mean, please support the
I will
official
purchase it
release.
legally.
I will purchase it legally. I see if I where.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, this is... I would say the new suit's probably my favorite suit of his for the entire show.
I like the one he has in the opening. It's
Yeah.
very cool.
Oh, he does... That suit does end up getting used
Okay.
for like the final arc.
Oh, okay.
Well, the second final arc.
The final arc.
The final arc of finality.
The semi-final arc.
The semi-finals.
The preliminary arc.
Yeah.
Oh, wait, that's Naruto.
So yeah, the episode ends with him being, "Hooray! I a hero!"
I love doing this shit. Like Goto's just like, don't you think you should take this a bit more serious? He's like, I'm taking this seriously, but it's fun.
I'm having fun.
And
Fuck
then his
you.
girlfriend texts him and be like,
Look how evil his eyes look. So I like to think that, like, I can't say if this is going to happen or not, but I like to think that this is going to kind of impact his career, because, like, when he first fought the rhino monster, his manager was on the bus.
Oh yeah, she's
And
like
she, like, took a
slowly
picture.
realizing maybe he is Samurai Flamenco.
Yeah, because, like, the TV guy shows up again, and it's just like, I never noticed that Masayoshi and Samurai Flamenco have been doing pretty well recently, and she's like, why'd you bring them both up together?
No reason!
Alright, so goodbye! Come fuck me later!
Bye!
Okay, cool, let's go on a date. Fucking bye.
I said I wouldn't call you, that didn't mean I wouldn't stalk you!
what?
Can't see me, but I'm doing the thing where I point my fingers at you and go, yeah.
Alright, so yeah, that's Flamenco. I look forward to more.
Yeah.
Now that we're on the other side.
Like Raven was saying, the show just took a really fucking 180, and it took a 180. I was not expecting that guy to turn into a fucking guillotine gorilla. Jesus Christ.
That guy got a 180 when he got thrown off the roof.
Yes.
Lane, this isn't the 180 moment.
Oh?
It gets more batshit crazy.
Well, I mean, I know we go through all the different, like, type of shows. We have All Rider, Ultraman, apparently, at some point, Sentai.
Those aren't even the 180 moments.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
It's been so long since I watched the show, I don't even remember what you're talking about.
Been...
Couple years since I watched the show.
Oh.
But yeah, no, I'm still enjoying it. It's great. Masayoshi's a sweet boy.
Yes.
I like him. He's cool.
May just make the next theme month just all Samurai Flamenco, where we just keep watching it.
I mean, I'm okay with that. I'm always down to watch more Samurai.
Oh,
Flamenco.
shit!
But in the meantime...
Jikai, little Sentai Castranger.
Holy shit, we're reaching our first Rider tribute for the year, because we did it for Sentai, now we're doing it for Rider.
Yay.
Tell us what we're watching next week.
So, since last year we did the first theatrical Super Sentai film that was all original footage and not just an episode, we're doing the same thing for Kamen Rider. So join us next week as we talk about the first theatrical Kamen Rider film, Kamen Rider vs. Shocker.
By the way, Kamen Rider episodes are now showing up on the Toei Tokusatsu World channel.
So yeah, you can now watch them on shitty DVD quality instead of on Tubi where they're Blu-ray.
Awesome.
So that still doesn't make sense. Why release the shitty quality on YouTube?
I don't know.
But on Shout Factory, it's glorious high definition remaster.
It is glorious!
Glorious. It's also weird because this episode's only like 52 minutes. So we all hope you enjoy your weekend. Have a nice Sunday. And
Less editing for me! Away!
I guess this is what happens when you only have 3 people on the show.
Yeah. Also, it's just like...
Emily says hi and she loves y'all.
Yeah, because, like, Saber, we talked for, like, 22 minutes.
There wasn't much to say.
Kiramager was, like, 12 minutes.
Yuri showed up, did stuff.
Yeah.
Whatever.
Yeah. It was just... We're jerking off Psycho for a few episodes. That's basically it.
Alright, well, thank you all for listening, watching, liking, favoriting, sharing, subscribing, and leaving a comment.
There you go, I burped.
Okay, cool.
That took a lot of force to get out.
Gross.
Hold on. There we go.
There you go. Gar?
I can do it at will.
No, because it's coming out the other end.
No, thank you.
Alright, as usual, the primary source of our Castranger hijinks is castranger.podbean.com.
It is? Oh, shit.
Since when?
Oh, shit.
You lie!
I cannot wait to hear that clip from Extra where Mean Guard just fucking laughing. It's so funny. Just like, oh, I'm glad we're tired of done with Ultraman.
It's gonna be a painful year.
Get out to your Ultraman Dyna fucking sing every week. I mean, we're happy about that.
Whatever.
We're talking about Ultraman Dyna right now.
Yeah.
It's getting better.
It's getting better.
It's getting better.
Tiga's gonna show up soon.
I mean, Asuka just started yelling out Dyna when he transforms, so that's cool.
So what you're telling me is Dinah doesn't blow.
No.
Because all this time we've been asking Dinah, won't you blow?
Except for that one episode. Except for that one episode where there was like that alien castle fortress thing that took people's souls. That was stupid.
And then the episode after that was stupid.
That was also stupid.
But anyways.
Okay. Alright, well, thank you all once again. Let us know what you thought of these episodes in the comments. And we'll see you next week.
Bye.
Schwa for now.
No, that's all.